here at the GSL. Code S.
GSL. Welcome to GSL Entomb Valley.
All right, in the bottom left, we got our Protoss player unable to figure out exactly what his opponent was up to in game number 1. Will he be more solid here in this game? In game number 2, we'll see. He is
EGJYP Lady Core.
And in the upper right, we have our purple Protoss. There's purple Zerg. Sorry. We have our purple Zerg. He is very, very young. He defeated an ST and just managed to beat JYP in game number 1. Is he going to keep this ball rolling? We're going to find out soon. He is
Tati Live.
All right. JYP getting a very quick forge. That's the forge timing, that even if they 6-spool, you're going to be able to get a can up in your main without really losing probes. This is a very safety move. Now, he's actually playing against a hatch first, so he could try some shenanigans.
Yeah, he could. He could go right behind the minerals.
Or in this case, cananigans.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I already told you about that. And he's sending out a single probe, so it's definitely cananigans.
All right, he needs to get that second pylon up, boom.
Now, the queen can hit from high ground here, so that is an issue. That's part of the reason, I believe, why he's sending this second probe out. And in fact, drone is going out across the map. He's got to be very careful about this. Bam, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, wow. He's actually doing this to get him out.
He needs to stop that probe from getting on the high ground.
Oh, my God. What's he...
I'm so surprised he's actually attacking us with the drones.
Yeah, this is not going to work.
He puts a pylon there and locks the drones inside.
You made your bed, now lie in it. And that's a lot of cannons going on. Some serious shenanigans going on. Well, he's definitely going to lose a lot of drones and have to cancel this hatchery. And now he can push on the high ground, maybe.
Yeah, you could, actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Spawning pools on the low ground, after all. I mean, the lower part of the hatchery.
Yeah, that's true. Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh my God, the Overlord's flying in here.
Oh God, this is not good, Tasteless, to say the least. He's actually just making 10 lings. Now, he is making a cannon at home. Probably should think about making a second because he's so ridiculously far ahead.
I love the build that JYP's doing because this is actually like what I did all the time in StarCraft 1.
Oh, I know.
Flip out.
Yeah, they do.
And I'm like, I don't know, man. Just check for it. Uh-oh.
All right, so
ready.
There's a lot of lings coming across the map. He needs to pull probes.
Yeah.
He just needs to pull a ton of probes. I don't think he can wall in time. I don't think he has the money. He's making a second cannon.
I think he actually needs to wall with pylons like right now. I don't know about the second cannon, actually. I don't like that.
I'm fine with the second cannon, but it's unneeded right now.
It's not going to save him right now.
He actually... Oh, okay.
Hello.
Okay, that is a full
Slow
wall.
down there, Tetris.
Whoa, yeah. That's my Tasteless. All right, so I mean that was beautiful. Good move, good joke. Life is going to take out those cannons now. They've done their duty. And I gotta say, when you're in a position like this as Protoss, you feel pretty invincible. What's he going to go for from here? Does he play safe? Does he play normal? I would say just play normal.
Well, in my experience of doing this, like once you get the first hatch, if you just scout the Zerg properly, it's almost impossible to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, basically...
I always feel like after something like this, I always go with Stargate because, you know what? A Void Ray is going to stop 99% of cheese.
Yeah.
And then Phoenixes are going to put him in a position where he's like, well, I'm already behind now. I'm buying Spore Crawlers, extra Queens. You're still doing damage. You clean up any Overlords on the map. And I just feel like, you know, when you're already behind and you go that, oh, God. And they go that, rather, the Protoss user. Really good. So we'll see what he ends up doing. He really has a lot of options open, because if he just does anything and executes it well, it's going to be pretty comfortable. And he's getting a really quick +1 attack, so we might just see him do like a 4-gate pressure, because he does have a probe out in the map. Not a bad choice.
Well, I think you're right, actually. I think it would be a 4-gate pressure.
And that's another thing that's going to be really difficult to sot, because he's lost a hatchery. This +1 4-gate is going to be really quick.
Basically, the number of drones or anything he has been cut back so far.
And then it's going to be even less drones, because you have to make a ton of units to actually hold.
Yeah.
It's
okay, now he's going to get the scout in here too. See, like I said, if you just scout him. Well, do we have any 16 made in the Protoss main? All right, there we go. 4-gate.
Now he knows about all 3 bases.
5-gate.
Oh, is he? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, he actually took probes off of one of his geysers. So he's actually going, he's going crazy mode tasteless. This is going to be not just Zealots, it's not just a pressure, this is like just kind of an all-in, which is really ridiculously hard to hold. Like, you know, just mining out of 1 gas, you're going to have a certain number of stock to just always keep them alive. The Zealots are going to kill everything else. But he did just get the pylon. That's really good for life here. Really nice.
Yeah, actually, that. Do you think this could be an overcommittal here from JYP, because, you know, he's how do I put this? Like, you know, I feel like, at least for me, like, you don't need to actually like do like a kind of almost super aggressive all-in. You just need to counter what they do because they're already behind. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And this isn't the way I personally would choose to do it, but
same.
The thing is, the power of this attack is going to be so hard for Life to live through. But he's getting his Roach Warren. He's got speed, like finishing up. Unfortunately, he's going for layer, which is going to be the least helpful thing in the whole entire world. But as far as economy goes, man, like, we actually have a drone lead for Life, but he doesn't want that to get too high. Now, if he holds this, JYP is pretty screwed, but...
He needs the pylon.
Oh my. Yeah, if he could get that.
Okay. Actually,
very nice.
You know what? He might actually hold this.
If he goes down and kills the other rally pylon and doesn't take too much damage during that, that would be basically a hold.
The spine color's down. Actually, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, this is so hard against these +1 units, man. The Stalkers can target down roaches. The Zealots just destroying Zerglings like they don't even exist.
All right, the drone's going back now. He needs to wait for the next wave of units to come out here. Yeah, I think he could just keep pushing the second and going to the main.
It's such a powerful attack that even if he hadn't damaged him early on, this is still a scary attack to try to hold. And, you know, I don't know that he has any way to truly hold
it's
this.
close, but...
Well, with the next round of Zealots coming in, it's getting further away. Even though Life still has a supply lead, which is nice. He is getting Roach speed.
All right, both queens doing damage now.
You know, he's actually making a really good balance of roaches and lings.
I'm surprised by the 2 sentries there.
I'm actually surprised by those sentries as well.
I don't know if he just had extra gas.
He might want to, like, force field on the ramp one time or use a Guardian Shield. Both those could be very useful in the right circumstance. But
he's going to get that spine crawler over there.
Look at this transfusion going down. Yeah, the spine crawler is moving. He's got a pretty decent creep spread right here, right now.
All right, he's going to go back up to the high ground where the spine crawler is.
And here we go. Actually, only half his army engaging right now.
But the Link's coming in from the back. Actually, this would be a really good surface area there.
It is, but
Stalkers.
Does he have the unit count that he needs? That Guardian Shield is so powerful right now. Those really taking a lot of damage off the roaches. But, you know what? Life is holding on somehow. But will it be for much longer?
All right, he's getting split up a little bit too much here. All right, looks like suddenly a change of plans. He's going to go for the 3rd. Probably realizing that, wait a minute, there's no spine crawler there.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
You just have to get one of these hatches, guys.
Yeah, the Roach is doing a great job on those Zealots in the back right now. That's actually really, really important. And, I mean, we do have more Roaches and Lings on the way, but notice how the supply gets closer and closer. That's not what you want. You need to get further away as Zerg. With Protoss, you just want to get close.
This has actually been like one of the longer battles of Cassid.
He actually just broke that. Wow, I mean, you know, he got flanked up there, and he had no reinforcements for a long time. That was actually a great break, and in fact, JYP realizing that he's in trouble, starting pro production, getting his Twilight.
Life actually lived through that.
That was such.
I can't believe that he survived that.
These are some weird games, man.
And I feel
really
like,
weird
honestly,
games.
that JYP is like he should not have done something that was this over the top. You know what I mean?
He was so close to killing him, so I see why. But yeah, I feel like when you get ahead through something like the Cannon Rush in that regard, they make 10 lings, they do nothing. You know, late expands, all that jazz. I like to see it go into like a more macro-y attack.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to attack off 2 base, have 44 probes or 46 probes rather than 33, which is what he left on. So right now we do have 41 probes, but only 32 drones, so that's actually a pretty big deal. You know, a lot of drones were eliminated.
A lot of drones were injured in the making of this production.
Indeed they were. Not just injured, but killed.
Killed, yes.
Or turned into buildings.
Yes, that definitely happened. I don't know why Life's actually doing this right now.
Yeah, he's trying to reduce the number of these stalkers, but a lot of them still alive.
They're about to get blinked too.
Yeah, and I mean, Blink Stalkers, Mass Blink Stalkers is a good follow-up here for him. Life is so low on economy. 35 drones spread amongst 3 bases. It's not very solid. And against this many Blink Stalkers, man, you're going to need a lot of stuff.
All right, he should actually turn around. All right, but the Link's coming in here. Link's so good. If they can just get those Links in front before the blink, or after the blink, rather.
And can he actually kill up enough Stalkers here?
I don't know if the Blink Micro's premium here.
And, well, JYP in a lot of trouble, man.
Oh, that was a nice little move there.
That was good.
I was like, is he really going to blink towards the Zerg's base? Oh, nice. Reinforcements.
He'll be able to eliminate these roaches, but this has bought a lot of time for him. In fact, there are reinforcements coming. I didn't see those coming down the banana hallway.
Yeah. Boomerang hallway, as some would call it. Protractor hallway.
I'm going to give it banana hallway.
Right.
DJ Week called it that a long time ago.
Oh, really?
So, but I added the other side is the reverse banana hallway.
As if a banana can only point one way.
Well, it can reverse itself if it wants, Tasteless.
No, that's not proper banana by any measure.
Well, you know what? Bananas in America are free. Tasteless can do whatever they want.
No, they're not. They're about, like, I don't know, 30 cents. But,
that's not what I meant.
Now we got, I don't know, man. I feel like JYP's actually in that weird Protoss phase where you're stuck going blink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's going to have to stay on Stalkers for a long time. He is going to Robo, but he has to make these worthwhile. Well, I mean, is one pylon on the map being eliminated? Looks like JYP's thinking about taking that 3rd base.
Either that or he's mad at the rocks.
He could be mad at the rocks. It's always possible.
He just hates rocks.
Yeah. Maybe a rock fell on his father.
Yeah. All right, force him to be blinked back. Really, right now, Life is wearing the daddy pants here. I mean, he is shoving JYP around. And I have to say, JYP definitely. I'm starting to feel like JYP's PBT is better than his PBT right now.
While it looked like that today so far, Life is kind of wild and wacky sometimes, and these games have been crazy openers by both players.
They really have been.
As far as Life goes, he's still a little bit low on drones, but he's getting Infestor Tech and Drop Tech. So we'll see what he can actually do with that, because JYP is just getting a solid defense right now. He's going to go into macro mode. He's making a Warp Prism even. So I'll be interested to see what he does with this.
I mean, if you notice, Life has been really good. Excuse me, JYP has been really good at actually denying additional pylons. But with the Zealots and the Sentry, I'm wondering if maybe he's going to go into the main or something and force field the ramp.
Normally you have more sentries, but he might be saving and warp in the sentries there.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wants to do the damage right away. It could be just block 1 retreat path for the drones. So that you get more of them. Or even 2. If it's a high energy sentry.
Cleaning up the creep. Life creep spread already somewhat unimpressive this game, simply because of the way this game sort of turned out. And I think you're right. These games have been pretty wild. That JYP only did that because he wanted to drop over here and he didn't want this army in the right position. And he is going to do that. He's going to drop at the ramp.
Oh, wow. And that is a high energy sentry, so he's going to be able to hold it for a bit.
Oh,
that's
infested
smart.
Terrence. Yeah, try to just gun down the sentry.
Yep. And he's gonna be able to go in and do one more force field, but he's gonna lose that sentry likely, or well, it's out of energy anyways, it doesn't really matter. And
all right,
drops
nice.
is done, so I guess this didn't matter as much. But this was a pretty good drop overall, I have to say.
Yeah, it really was. But at the same time, I feel like the life is just too ahead. It's basically maxed out.
He is maxed out, yeah. But on what tech? He's only got 4 infestors, 2 more on the way. Everything else is in Ling and Roach. You know, he's only got 67 drones, so economy-wise, JYP's catching up reasonably well. He is going into Colossi. He has his 3 bases. No drone saturation on the 4th or 5th for life right now. So JYP definitely still has chances to come back into this game.
All right, he's going to go and get this hatchery over here. I think he actually might be able to get that in time. Picks up. We didn't get a shot of it, but he picks up to not lose his zealots.
And he's just going to go after it again. He's going to kill that hatch 100%.
All right.
Life has decided it's time. It's time to go try to punish JYP. But JYP is going to be on top of a ramp with sentries and a Colossus, so this is going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, I don't think you should attack up here. I think you should keep expanding. I feel like you almost can never just attack the third base on this map.
Yeah, this map, it's so hard to actually break them. But, okay, drops is one way to do it. You know, you just bypass the sentries, but this is so heavily Blink Stalker that's going to make it pretty hard. Now he's
all right,
got
he's going to
almost
drop
full
on
army.
it.
I think we're going to see a lot of infested Terrans, not a lot of Fungals.
All right, the War Prism's continuing to harass.
And going down, and a lot of infested Terrans coming out. The drop's going out. Can he actually kill off enough of these Stalkers?
He's not unloading fast enough.
Yeah, there's actually no room, I think. And there you go.
Oh, I think you're right, actually. Yeah, it was too packed. And this actually did not work. Oh, well,
wait a minute. These Roaches doing a great job against Blink Stalkers. They don't want to be next to him. And the Colossus, one of them did just go down. And he's killed off a decent amount here. He has a big bang.
Well, it's 100 supply to like 120.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think if everything had actually come out of the Overlords, it would have worked. But yeah, there was
he needed to
physically
unload
no
a lot
space.
quicker. You're completely right. And in the meantime, he lost his 4th base, which is a gigantic deal.
Oh, wow.
JYP's Warp Prism has been nothing short of stellar, and this is really what he originally trademarked his PVZ with. He was one of the first guys to really be using a lot of Warp Prism harassment, and he's doing a great job of it here.
I can't believe that JYP is now potentially in the position of power here. I mean, we use your PC for a second here, Joseph. It is 3 sentries, 13 stalkers, 2 colossi against 15 zerglings and 11 roaches and 8 infestors. You know?
That's pretty rough, to be honest. I mean, how do you actually beat that army? The infestors are going to have to be more than magical.
Yeah. Kind of funny that he came. Oh, Warp Prism's going to get away. All right, he gets it.
It does make him use extra energy, though.
Yep, exactly.
So it looks like Life is going to set up a counter drop for when JYP moves out, and that's really the best chance he can do. Is
I feel like this is what he should have been doing to begin with.
I have to agree. That frontal attack, it was a cool idea, but everything's so packed together. Great upgrades for JYP with that +3 attack. Pretty tough to pull off. Now JYP's army is going to be pretty damn good against someone who only has layer tech still.
Yeah. He's been on layer tech for a while now.
Yeah,
we're past 25 minutes StarCraft 2 time.
Yeah. Now we do have 13 spines on the way, so you know he's not even going hive. You normally don't see 13 spines when you're not going hive, but I guess he realizes that his layer units aren't going to do too much against the Blink Stalker force.
All right, here we go. He's dropping inside the. I don't even know why he's dropping actually, because he's like.
Yeah, the drop of the main did nothing. He killed a few probes with the drop of the natural. Not the most effective thing, but he's trying to figure out what to do here, trying to do something. Those weren't like really valuable units, And he actually got a cancel off. Nice on that fourth base. So
that was a success.
Yeah, that was a nice little drop and draw attention. You better blink out of there.
For the swarm. Hurry up and die, infested Terrans.
They're on their way, Tasteless. Don't rush them.
They're having their existentialist crisis right now.
Not yet. Okay, there's the midlife crisis.
Oh, yeah, is it midlife?
Yeah.
I should have gone to Europe before.
Alright, so Life has a lot of infestors, 15, and that's really his chance to come back into this. You know, he's still not getting high, but is going up to Spire. That's probably going to be for Corruptors, just to try to take out Colossi, because his really good infestor usage can kind of hold everything else off with his huge spine count, but the Colossus are still a huge problem. So it's going to come down to that. Can he kill off those Colossus?
All right. The Warp Prism is being stalked right now by Life.
Yeah. Normally Protoss is the one doing the stalkers.
Yeah.
In this case, the Zerg. Storm is just finishing up now. That's what JYP may be waiting for. He wants to do a storm drop.
Yes, certainly.
Continue to mess with the economy of Life, who only has 67 drones. He's been sitting in the 60 drone range.
Oh, lots of Overlord's getting gunned down here, but looks like he overmade Overlord, so nice storm drop.
Yeah, pretty good. But everything had to be taken out.
Yeah.
So that was a really good defense as well. And he actually didn't really kill drones. He damaged a lot of them, but I think he killed one drone in that open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was, I guess, not actually.
They're going to regain all their HP before.
Yeah. I don't think he'll attack there again for a bit. JYP is actually starting to move out, and you know what? With 8 Corruptors on the way, I wonder if he can maybe hold this, because he has, 8 Corruptors. I don't know if I said infestors, but he has 19 infestors now. And this many infestors, you can hold those Blink Stalkers still until they die.
All right, the army's looping back around here to the top. And, I don't know. JYP, it's interesting to see him pushing out when he's not maxed here.
Yeah.
You know, the truth is the Zerg actually has a higher supply, too.
It's been such a weird game. I like that he's putting on more and more pressure the entire time, just because the weird scenarios that happen. Look at that! Some nice bungles going down in. Wow, a lot of infested Terrans. The Corruptors coming in, and in fact, they're going to be able to kill off all these Colossi very quickly. Storms going down, though.
Oh, nice.
Take care of these infested Terrans.
Damn, look at those storms.
Yeah.
Storm to the rescue here.
He actually... Whoa! Look at that, man. That would have so gone the other way, too, if he hadn't had those
I thought for sure he was going to lose there.
Great
We got
job.
a small attack here at the bottom.
Indeed we do, but not enough to do anything. The Stalkers can clean that up very easily. +3 against 1-1 Roaches. That's good.
Oh, he's only at 1-1?
Yeah, Roaches are only at 1-1.
Wow.
The Lings are at 2-2.
So. Okay, all right.
So that means the Roaches just got to 1-2. All right, so Greater Spire is about to finish. We do have a fleet beacon on there, so Mothership will be coming to this.
Fleet beacon, about halfway done.
And, well, JYP has secured his 4th, so, this is still a game. JYP has a ton of Stalkers out.
This is another one of these games that I feel like when these two guys play together, this is very difficult to cast.
It is.
I enjoy it, but
well,
I'm like, man.
The games are just all over the place. And look at this. I love this type of thing right here.
Yeah, we don't see this enough.
Yeah, this is like StarCraft 1S. You just start dropping Lings in the main and eliminating structures. Protoss sometimes have a hard time against highly upgraded Lings and protecting their structures.
It's not like cracklings in StarCraft 1, though. When you leave your base, and then, you see the drop happening, but all your buildings die as your army gets up the ramp because they kill stuff so fast.
It's true. And we actually are going to have an Infestor drop. I'm excited. Infestor drops, so neat. All right, so You know, JYP is having a really hard time getting up to a high supply here.
It's interesting that he pushes out like this. Look at this. It's 141 supply. He has no idea what the Zerg supply is, but he has to assume it's pretty good considering the number of bases.
Yeah, if I were him, I'd be thinking it's about maxed.
Yeah, and the thing is, it basically is max. It's 182. Yeah. So, like, you know, like...
Totally.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Faster drop.
Bungle the probes.
And not really worth it. Not really worth it.
He got a good amount, though.
Yeah, he killed like 5 or 6. But,
like, no, you know what, Archers? I thought he did a good job.
Alright. Mothership is about to pop out, so now it's going to come down a lot to JYP buying time and trying to keep the base count manageable for Zerg while trying to protect, and that's how he's going to do it, is by buying time. You know, the Brood Lords are so slow. He needs to work up to Vortex energy. That's not going to be too hard. He's going to be able to get to that because Life isn't even showing signs of moving out yet. But what does he have for an actual army here? He's got 1 Colossus, 1 Archon, 6 High Templars, 33 Stalkers. Okay army, but it's not exactly what you want for your Vortex. You want some more Archons. You want more than 1 Colossus. You know, the Colossus really cut through the Broodlings enough that you can actually get in there and walk to, you know, the Vortex with your Archon, stuff like that, and actually fight.
Right, and there's another drop over here, but again, it only kills 1 drone, and
that's definitely 2 drone pregnancies, Stasis. You fool.
It killed 2?
I think so.
I am not the fool.
Not that it so much matters. It's 48 probes against 67 drones. Life is just keeping this like somewhat low drone economy this entire game. Life is such an interesting player.
Well, the probes are now going to the bottom right. He's going to drop a few roaches over here. This is what you want to do. Keep the Protoss at home.
Ooh. Make him bring his observer as well.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it is. We even have some roaches in the main base. Bring your observer.
That roach somehow didn't die.
Scaling up as quickly as you can. And
when roaches die, man. Well, that one didn't burn, but some of them did burn. What is... What? What?
I think he right-clicked it down and it couldn't find a way. Bad pathing. He like tied on movement.
Alright, I thought he was like spamming it back and forth. I'm like,
no,
what are you doing?
That would be the most incredible waste of time.
Yeah.
Alright, so 9 broods right now. That's pretty good. As far as infestors go, he has 22. So I'm still liking Life as far as the actual composition goes, but JYP's becoming scarier and scarier.
Attack over here. The undefended base down here. He could get lose a lot of probes right now. In fact, the probe count is going to be at 46.
And he does save it, but now we do have Zealots going after this hatchery. The Broodlord's coming to try to save it. And now they're not going to be able to.
Broodlords. Sometimes when I'm casting and my mouth is tired, I want to call them Broodlords. Lords of the Brood. All right, there's a Nidus network. Life just knows how to pull out all the stops here.
Yeah. We actually, look at that nice storm. A lot of those drones weren't mining. That actually, I think, ended up helping him because he had so many drones not mining.
Yeah.
As funny as that sounds. Oh, nice snipe on that super high energy Templar. And
so, you know, as this game goes on, eventually one of these guys is going to have to kind of engage the other. I think right now what's going on is hold on. We know what's going on.
I like this. This is a nice move.
Oh, while also doing this.
But it looks... Will he kill the next? There you go. He's actually moving forward. I like that, man. This is good. He has so many infestors saying, well, you come to me, and if you don't, Nidus worms. The drops weren't enough.
He's not targeting the Nexus.
He is.
Oh, he is. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Down it goes. So nice. He kills the base. Totally worth it for that energy. And now JYP has to decide, you know, like, do I continue to just sit back and get harassed? Or do I do something about this harassment? Do I attack?
It's kind of funny. We got Protoss trying to secure the bottom right, and Zerg trying to secure the upper left.
And both of them keep losing stuff.
Yeah. All right.
It's time.
Moving out.
The mothership is not there, so I think he's saving for recall. If this goes poorly, he'll just recall out of here.
call.
He actually left his Archons.
It could have been us, man.
That could have been us.
Yeah.
We can't trust anybody except each other, Tasteless.
I know.
Everyone is...
This world is too cruel. I'm so glad I have you. As you can see,
on your deathbed, I'm going to go up to your ear and whisper,
I never liked you. I never liked being an Archon with you. But if we're an Archon, I'm on my deathbed, that means you die too. So way to go. I know it might sound stupid, but it's kind of dawned on me that actually Storm is so good to deal with Vets and Terrans.
Well, he's really using superbly. If you cast it just as those eggs are popping,
yeah, it's like
you just they die. They can't dodge a storm.
They can't get out of it. Yeah,
they're too slow. So yeah, it's definitely a great counter against that. Like that's actually how he held on that battle draw.
See, Light is actually trying to bait out storms, I believe.
He's trying to doing anything he can. He has so much energy. May as well use it anywhere it's possible. Vortex incoming. Now he needs to get his Archons over there. He's trying to right now, but they are like way in the wrong spots. And in fact, some nice storms going down. He's going to take out a lot of these Corruptors, but not going to get any Archons into that Vortex.
And I think they're going to dump everything out right now, so...
And that's a lot of brutes, but I believe he will kill this all off, especially those two Archons underneath. Wait a minute, the Archons just walked by. But yeah, I mean,
I think the Brood Lords are going to win this fight.
Yeah, he had two Archons below like 5 brutes. He could have targeted those down a lot quicker and killed the brutes on the right with his Stalkers.
Well,
but
here's the real story: is that Zerg is still at 180.
That's true.
So he's just sending his entire army down here now, more links and everything else like that.
JYP killed another one of his bases, though.
Oh, that's true.
So this is actually like do or die time, and in fact, he's got 3 broods, 3 more on the way, 7 infestors on the way, and no economy. He's got like no minerals.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Yeah, he has to kill him. Broke.
He has to kill him. This is literally it. He has to do it now. And that's going to be pretty tough to do. But with these more infestors coming, I think he can do it.
He's got the links from down here at the bottom right.
Yeah.
That base is the cash cow.
Indeed it is. That's a huge moment. And now JYP just has his small bank left. And in fact, yeah, this isn't going to be that hard. He only has 12 Stalkers right now and just no gas income. You know, he still has a lot of minerals, but nothing else.
Wow, what a great series. This is a 45-minute game, Artosis.
Yeah. This is
long and dramatic, man.
Indeed. Jesus, look where this shadow is. I have to show you this.
Oh wow, that's actually so cool.
Anyways, this is based all over GG, and look at that, man. Life advances in first place. I hope you guys left a lot of good questions on the GOMTV.net forums, because we're going to go ahead and do an interview with him in a minute.
That's right. Wow, Life is so good.
He is.
I'm more interested in him right now than I am with Nesty or any of these other Zergs I've seen. He's so good.
Yeah. Unbelievable, man. Right into the round of 16, doing so well recently.
Well, JYP is not out of this yet. JYP is going to go on to face Nesty, or either Nesty or Supernova.
Yeah, the winner of that. And he'll have one more chance to get into that round of 16, but for now, man, it's the 14-year-old kid who advances to a round that's older than even him, the round of 16.
We're going to take a little break for that interview, and we'll get that to you soon, so stay tuned.
Hey everybody, it's myself and Snowbird once again with Life, who just crushed his group 4-0. Oh my god, so good.
Very amazing.
Very amazing indeed. And let's go ahead and ask some questions from the GOMTV.net forums. Now, from MegaCrack, how is your transition from Xenix to StarTale, Ben? What are the differences you feel in playing style and practice-wise?
네, 제넥스 팀이 이제 스타테일이랑 한 팀이 됐는데요. 연습 환경이 많이 달라졌나요? 본인 플레이 스타일 많이 달라진 것 같아요?
플레이 스타일은 변함은 없는 것 같은데 그 연습 환경은 많이 달라진 것 같아요.
어떻게 달라졌어요?
일단 그냥 연습을 잘할 수 있게 그게 시스템이 돼 있고 제넥스는 안 돼 있으니까 연습을 별로 못했어요.
He's saying that his playstyle hasn't changed so much, but his training environment actually improved a lot compared to Xenix. He says that StarTale has a very good system for training their players, so that's very good.
Yeah. Oh, very good. We can definitely see it in his improvement since he's joined that team. From Polska Gora. As one of the youngest players ever in GSL, do you think your age gives you an edge in the form of mechanical speed and flexibility of mind, or a disadvantage in the form of lack of experience? On a related note, are you intimidated by the amount of highly skilled veterans in this GSL?
현재 GSL에서 최연소 선수시잖아요.
네.
그게 나이 든 선수에 비해 그 유리한 점이 있나요? 뭐 반응 속도라든지 뭐.
유리한 점은 잘 모르겠고 그냥 연습 때 하던 대로 하는 것처럼 되니까 그냥 잘 풀린 것 같아요, 게임.
그리고 그 나이 든 선배님들이 많아서
네.
좀 두려운 점도 있어요? 아니면
두려움 같은 거는 없고 다 잘해주시기 때문에 스타테일 분들이 그냥 그런 것 같아요.
He says that he doesn't feel a particular advantage in being younger. And then I asked him about if he's afraid of the older players. Like, no, on the contrary, like they're treating him very well. So he feels very good even as a younger player.
All right. And just one more quick one from another one from Hyoyeon is my waifu. A lot of these people are just like getting regulars on this show, huh? Good work, guys. You have some good questions. What are your plans regarding your education? Are you going to stop school or take a break from StarCraft 2?
아직 학교 다니신데
네.
프로게이머에 집중하려고 휴학할 생각도 하셨나요?
휴학은 잘 모르겠고 학교는 일단 빨리 다녀놓게 중학교는 일단 나오게.
일반 학교 다니신 거예요 지금? 아니면?
네.
He's not thinking about taking a break from school, but he is trying to get it over with really fast so he can concentrate on pro gaming.
Well, I hope he does that because he already is looking like one of the best players in the world. Well, thank you so much, Life. Guys, you can follow him on Twitter. His ID is StarTale Life, no underscore, anything like that. And, of course, Gom Snowbird and myself, Artosis. We will be right back.